Hey guys, it's Sparkle13 here, back again with another episode of putting a famous YouTuber in the title for views. On a serious note, I think I did something pretty cool here, so the commands will be in the description. It's what we're using command blocks. So I'm sure you're gonna know what Minecraft Manhunt is if you're watching this video. So first I will show you the command block that will give the compass. Now this is Redstone activated. If I put it on always active, I will always have a compass. So you see, I have a compass, and if I try and get rid of the compass, it doesn't let me. There's always a compass in my inventory. So this is the command, if you want to look at it. It should be in the description. But it just gives a compass to somebody who doesn't have a compass. And you can also make this command so a player doesn't get a compass if you just do comma, name, equals, exclamation point, and then the player's name. So that's that command block. Then we have the tracks player command, which makes the compass track the player. So this is the command. Basically executes setworldspawm to the player. I put @p there, but it could be any player. You always have to put the name. Don't put @p because you don't want the nearest player. You want an actual player. So if we activate this one, you will see that first in the chat, it spams the chat, which we can fix, don't worry. Secondly, if you look at this guy, you can see that it should track me. If you look at the compass, like that. So yeah. This is the command again. And to solve the chat spam, you can just type in /game rule command blocks output, and then do false, and this should stop the chat. So as you can see, this chat is stopped, and the compass still following me. So that's how you do that. And of course, what this command is doing is it's setting the world spawn so the compass follows the player. So of course, if you die, you would need a spawn point set, otherwise you'll spawn at the player. So there's two ways you can fix this. One way is using a temporary spawn, where if you're doing like a manhunt type thing, you can just make everyone press a lever and make a rule saying you can't use beds or you can't break beds, because if you set your spawn, off the bed and then break it, your spawn will go back to the world spawn. So if you just sent a temporary spawn and then use beds but never break them, you won't get teleported back to the player. On the other hand, we have the permanent spawn here, which will basically make your spawn point always out on this block. And so that means that you can't spawn at the player who's the compass is tracking, because they have the world spawn point. But the downside with this is that you can't use beds because your spawn point will always be set to here. So these are the commands if you want to see them. Just spawn point at A. Then the tildes are is this spot, the spawn the block. And it's just the same thing, but it's repeating. So yeah, that's two ways you can fix the world spawn point issue, because you have to have a fix, otherwise they'll just spawn on the player. And now the final thing you will need to do is you'll need to make a ticking area, because this only work if the command blocks are in a certain vicinity, unless you make a ticking area, and this is how you do that. So you go in a spot right here. I should probably have these more close together, but I did it for visual aspect. So if you have these more close together, it should be easier. But we see which direction this is. It is under the negative Z direction. See what direction this is? It's the positive X direction. And then we count this, that's about 4. And then this is 9. It's about 9. So we will do slash picking area add, and then do the tildes, which is where we are right now, and then I counted 4 in the positive X direction. I'll do 5 just to be safe, and then same Y height, and then -9, and then the name I'll just do tracker. And then I add the ticking area. So now if you go as far away as you want, it'll always work. So that's pretty much how you make a tracking compass in Minecraft. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.